the cars, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Yo, we got Luffy and Zoro, the better the duo. Sanji and Noosa bring out the bankroll. Jekyll Mariah, he rips your soul. Brooke and Perona, they cold like a snow globe. Going through the stack like we looking for some crack. Taking y'all to class, man, you better know your math. Call the deck mather, cause he always running black. We don't need no power tools, we just bring the axe. Cause we bout to chop it up. TCG, level up. This is more than beginner's luck. Got so many reds, they backing up. Rapping so cold, got the mains froze. Everybody know that the gang goes. Laws of the land don't make me repeat. We the next king. Getting rich with one piece.
Get rich with one piece.
The piece of the cars, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. 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 Get rich with one piece.
The piece of the cars, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Yo, we got Luffy and Zoro, the better the duo. Sanji and Noosa bring out the bankroll. Jekyll Mariah, he rips your soul. Brooke and Perona, they cold like a snow globe. Going through the stack like we looking for some crack. Taking y'all to class, man, you better know your math. Call the deck mather, cause he always running black. We don't need no power tools, we just bring the axe. Cause we bout to chop it up. TCG, level up. This is more than beginner's luck. Got so many reds, they backing up. Rapping so cold, got the mains froze. Everybody know that the gang goes. Laws of the land don't make me repeat. We the next king. Getting rich with one piece.
Get rich with one piece.
The piece of the cars, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Get rich with one piece. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and happy Thanksgiving Eve. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I'm messing around with my camera here. But happy Thanksgiving Eve. We are here because we know what day it is. It's like, yeah, it's Thanksgiving. Okay, cool, fine, but we're here for one reason only. And that is because it is Box Day. Or Boxing Day, where, depending on where you are in the world. I do. Why do you smell beer? Does you smell like beer?
Oh, you smell like beer. Okay.
Monkey.
What?
I'm gonna stream with Mom today. Okay.
But I never streamed this yet.
You stream with me all the time, Mila. You can sit with me for 2 minutes. You wanna sit with me for 2 minutes? 2 minutes. Yes, it is Box Day, and yesterday we had a poll, and that poll was between three three things: OP12, PBR02, and OP13. And if you've seen this stream at any point in the past, I'm sure, literally any of my streams that I've done, you've heard me talking about PRBO2 and how much I love it because it's such a great set. But what happened is there was a tie in the poll between OP12, PRBO2, and OP13, between OP13 and PRBO2. And I've opened a ton of PRBO2 so far, and I wanted to do OP13. So it came down to dealer's choice at the end of the day because there was a tie, and I decided that we were going to do OP13. We'll do some PRBO2s in the future if you're looking for PRBO2. We definitely will do some PRBO2s in the future, so like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Whether you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, like and subscribe, and then be on the lookout for these different boxes that we'll be opening. But today we're doing OP13 because that's just kind of been the vibe, right, lately. If I'm being honest, one of the main reasons is because I literally just got done organizing, sorting so many PRBO2 cards, and I'm just done sorting and organizing PRBO2 for like at least a week. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
And
done with
play
that
with your
for now.
siblings.
Yeah. So OP13 it is. I have some OP13s that I haven't sorted and organized yet. Well, I have sorted them in color. So they're sorted by color, but they haven't been, further sorted. Okay, calm down. They haven't been further sorted, so we're waiting to do that. And so I'll do that once these are done, obviously. Then I'll be able to sort all of them. I've had so many orders in the past couple of days. One, I'm sure it has something a little bit to do with the fact that I posted all my PRBO2s, which is super helpful, which I'm excited about.
Yay!
And two, it just kind of happens like every now and then you get a big order where
What is it?
GPD, every now and then we'll hit a big order, and just I don't even know when it was, but like
Yeah.
an hour or two ago, we did hit a
I hope there's some good
300
cards.
and we hit an order for like 382 cards. So what's actually crazy about this order is that they have stuff from a bunch of different games. We have a bunch of from a bunch of different TCGs, so they have like, and the way the order sheets are set up is like they'll put them in the same order. So the first set, a ton of things from Magic, so the Spider-Man set. Then we get into One Piece, and then I only print out the first page for big ass orders because I don't want to waste all my ink. But I know that they had some like Lorcana on there. I think some Magic, One Piece, so 3 different games, 3 different TCGs. Yeah, 3 different TCGs, in this one order, 382 different cards. So I'll put that order together at some point. I don't know if it'll be maybe tomorrow after the craziness kind of settles, because we're hosting Thanksgiving tomorrow. So maybe after the craziness settles, because I don't think I'm gonna do any of these orders tonight. I have
to go to school.
15 orders at least.
Yeah,
No, that's a lie. I think it's 12. I think it's 12 orders that have come in since I've fulfilled the last order.
Okay.
So right now I have 12 orders that I haven't done.
Boom. What? Boom. 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 What?
Right now I have about 12 orders that I haven't done yet.
Push. What? Push. Push.
And who knows how many I'll have from, right now until I actually start fulfilling the orders at some point tomorrow. Probably over 20, maybe. We'll see.
Push. Pull.
Monkey, can you stop saying that, please? All right, we're gonna open 3 packs with my special guest here, and then she's gonna go to bed.
No.
Yes.
No.
All right, so let's switch over. Thank you, babe. Let's switch over to our packs. And I have a story to tell about this box and why we chose this specific box after 3 packs. Did you get one out? 4 packs. Okay, I guess we're going to do 4 packs. All right. Which one are we going to do first?
Champion.
Champion. We're going to do Champion first. Remember, Monkey, this is the camera we're worried about right here. So we have to, right here. See where my hand is? Yep. Perfect. Perfect.
Insert that.
Yep. Okay, so we're going to open it. Okay, yep, we're going to open it so everyone can see.
Windmill Village.
Good job.
Grand.
Gordon.
Gordon. Woo Slap.
Whoop.
Whoop Slap.
Mm-hmm.
York.
Good job.
Gum Gum Gattle Gun.
Gatling gun. Good job, sweetie.
Frankie.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that Frankie. Look at that Frankie.
Ooh, you like that, Frankie? Like he's punching and he has spikes. Yeah, he's like a rock and roll Frankie.
Yeah, this is the most stupid thing. Shake.
Shaka.
Shaka. Progressy.
Huh? Try again.
Progressy.
Prometheus.
Prometheus.
GPD, I don't understand the reference.
Gold Pizza.
Hey, she knows. She knows what's up.
Don't hit it. Never never existed in the first place.
Good job, baby.
Progressing the ants leader. Horn.
Kozuki.
Kozuki.
Hiyori.
Hiyori.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Shanks. Good job, baby. Good
Baby
job,
Yoda,
sweetie.
Baby Yoda.
All right, we're going pack number 2.
Gold Pizza Dime.
Gold Pizza Don. There's only so much nerdum that can fit in my head, man. I can't do the Star Trek. All right, pack number 2. Connie.
Whoop Slap.
Good job.
Curl.
Good job, Curiel.
Saint Morjon.
Good job, Saint. I don't know this one either. So, Saint Joe's Guard is what I call him typically. Read it. Try it.
Gun. Gatling gun.
Good job, monkey. Good job. That was right.
Show them the cool card.
Oh, sorry. I'm showing you the cool card. Sorry, guys. You didn't see the cool card. See, they didn't see it. They're good.
Morgus.
Morgans.
Morgans. Kobe.
Kobe.
Meteor Fist.
Good job.
Bo Marigold.
Good job. Boa Marigold. Good job. Awesome job.
Nico Robin.
Nice.
Okay, here comes the first.
Here come the good ones.
Zona Rosa.
Zona Rosa.
Yamato. Don't laugh at me, Mom.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's.
There, we saw it right there. There's like shh, 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 shh. We're not gonna tell them.
There is nothing. There is nothing.
Just for anyone who's watching that isn't from our area, Zona Rosa is a shopping center, like an outdoor mall type of a situation that is here in the area, and we actually live like very close, like 5 minutes away from it. So that's Zona Rosa.
Natalie.
Napoleon.
Suncon.
Sunny Coon.
Asmontoki.
Matsuki.
Gogi.
Gyo Gyo.
Gio Gio.
Mm-hmm.
Gio.
Gyo Gyo.
Gio Gio. Paper art. After Imagine.
After Image. Good job, baby.
Tom.
Uh-huh.
Epro. Ivankov.
Good job.
Woo! We got him, show him.
Don't show. They can't see it.
Belendema.
Bayheim. I think Blenheim. Is that an I or an L? Okay. All right.
Joey Bonnie.
Jewelry Bonnie.
Joey Bonnie.
2 Jewelry Bonnies, and this one's a leader. This one's a leader.
Vist.
Vista.
The 5 endlers are at your service.
Good job, baby. That was awesome. That was so good. All right, this is the last one for the guest host, Mila. No. Just one. I said you were going to do 3, and I'm letting you do 4. All right, what do we have here? Go ahead.
Saint Loward.
Good job.
Gio.
Don't let him see.
Who?
Just keep going.
Gordon.
Gordon. Keep going.
Hung.
Higuma.
Brilliant Punk.
Good job, sweetie. That was a good one.
Hydro.
Let me see. What does that say? Haruda.
Saint
Halmak.
Holmac. Jolmac.
Yeah, Jalmak. It's probably pronounced as an H, but we'll just say Jalmak because we don't know. I don't know.
Never existed in the first place.
Good job. Another never existed in the first place. Here, scooch over, baby. We can barely see it. See? We can barely see it. Scooch it over just a little bit. There we go. Good job.
That wasn't the cool card.
That wasn't a cool card. You guys didn't see a cool card. There we go.
Netflix Taria Cobra.
Nefeltari Cobra. Very good.
Blendon.
Blenheim.
Snake. Snake.
S Snake.
A snake. Nagwood. Nogwood.
Edward.
Nogwood.
Newgate. Yay.
Special.
That was a special pile. Say goodbye to everyone. Say thank you for letting me help. Unless you don't want to. Okay. Alrighty. Anywho, 1 second. Whoa. That was fun. So yeah. She pulled a couple leaders, which is great. And a couple super rares, so none of the actual hits. Which whatever. Maybe I'm a D-bag, but I want to pull them. So yeah, and these are some pretty good hits too. Got a Newgate, things that Ace appreciates, especially that Newgate. It can use the Yamato as well. Yamato 5 cost 6k, 1k counter. On play, if you have 3 or less life cards, draw 2 cards, then give up to 1 Restodon card to your leader. I'm sure that there's some sort of like formula that, determines if a card is going to be like the rarity of a card, the common, super rare, secret rare, whatever, right? Obviously the higher rarity cards, like the secret rares, like I feel like there's more time spent looking into that, thinking of how to make those cards like extremely unique. But this just doesn't feel like a super rare. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a 5 cost 6k 1k counter, so that all adds up to a very regular card. Like we can probably look at any other character card in here and have something like close. So let's see. So I'm gonna look at this Kobe. This Kobe has the exact same stats. 5 cost 6k 1k counter, and this Kobe is a common. Like those things are all the same, right? So what they're telling us is that the effect on this card is so much greater than this card, than the two effects on this card, that this one deserves to be 3 rarity levels above this one. So it's not. So this one's a common. So this one goes up to uncommon, then rare, and then super rare. So this one is 3 levels above this one, which I don't see it. I don't see it, right? Personally, I don't see it, but everything is gonna be a hit. One of the things I do when I like watch people who are going over like the new reveals of the new cards and things like that from the new sets, like they're like, oh, this card, why was this card even made, and blah blah blah. And I don't have anything to say about this card. Like, I'm like, dude, every card can't be a banger, and blah blah blah. Like, I agree with that 1,000%. I agree with that, and I stand by it. Typically, that's on like vanillas and rares, uncommons, commons, like that level. Like, when you get to super rare, like, it needs to separate itself. It needs to like be given that super rare rarity for a reason. And then obviously secret rare, you know what I'm saying? But I just, on play, if you have 3 or less life cards, draw 2 cards. Then give up to 1 Rusted Dawn card to your leader. Like, I don't, maybe it has something to do with the color that it's into, right? I guess, but this just doesn't feel like a super rare to me. Like this Newgate, let's compare this. So we compared a common. We compared a common with the same stats. And so let's compare to what I think a super rare should be, right? Like same realm. And we're not even going to talk about the 10K, the stat line, like the 10K, 12,000, or excuse me, the 10 cost 12K stat line, right? So both of these things are doubled, whatever, that's fine. But this one has blocker. Nice, sweetie, I love you. Great job tonight. This Newgate has blocker, and then its on play is draw 2 cards and trash 1 from your hand. So that's literally the same thing that this one does, essentially. It's drawing 2 cards. This one draws 2 cards. This one has you discard a card from your hand. Yeah, so there's a difference. This one gives a Rusted Dawn to your leader. But this one here, then give your leader and 1 character up to 2 Rusted Dawn cards each. So this one gives out 1 Dawn card to your leader. That's it. This one gives 1 Dawn card to your leader. This one gives 2 Dawn cards to your leader and another character. So this one gives out 4 Rusted Dawn cards. I just don't think, like, sometimes I don't understand like the super rarity, like why they give a card a specific rarity. Like that Yamato doesn't feel like a super rare to me. Sorry, that was my tangent. Let's get to some packs. All right. I don't have my scale. I need my scale. Give me 1 second. Let me go grab my scale. Man, it's a Wednesday. It's Thanksgiving Eve. Man, it feel like a Friday Eve, if I'm being honest. Does it feel like a Friday Eve to y'all too? Hey, I'm looking through these comments, and GPD, here in the very near future, you're gonna buy like 5 packs. I know you go to the gym, and the gym has a hobby shop near it because you've bought a couple of boxes for me and sent them to me. You're gonna buy a couple of packs of what Magic. We're gonna make you buy some Magic packs, 5 of whatever set you want, but the Avatar one is the newest one, so I'm gonna say we should do the Avatar one. You're gonna do some Magic packs. You're gonna buy some Magic packs. And we're gonna set up a dual strain. We're gonna do this within the next week. So be prepared. We're gonna get your setup together. Yeah, we're gonna get your setup all together. And yeah, next week. In the next week, have your packs. We're gonna get your stream set up. It is not very complicated. We're gonna work on it. And we're gonna do a co-stream because that's something that we can do on here. and you're gonna open your 5 packs. I'll open 5 packs. I'll probably a Magic. We'll probably do a Magic stream because that's your jam. We'll do a stream of Magic, and then we'll have a co-stream. So be prepared for that. I will reach out to you on Discord within the next couple of days, and we will get that figured out. Okay, so be prepared. All right, we're gonna get you squared away. No, it's not even gonna be a GPD feature. It's gonna be like a collab, right? It's gonna be like a his thing and a my thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you have a song and like the art, you're like, whose song is it? Is it just like Lil Wayne featuring, Young Jeezy, right? Or is it Young Jeezy featuring Lil Wayne? But they both have them on the albums. This is a Lil Wayne song on his album. This is a Young Jeezy song on his album. I don't know if they really made a song together that's really that dope. I'm just throwing 2 names out there. But that's kind of the vibe we're trying to give, right? Sometimes it's like this is I should have said Drake, but this is a Lil Wayne featuring so and so. Like, this is obviously a Lil Wayne song. Like, that's a feature. We're trying to do a collaboration. So that's what this will be. So yeah, we're gonna get you squared away, my boy. All right. Dude, first of all, I don't know what VTube is. All I know is YouTube and then some other tubes that's not suitable for work. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what VTube is. Is that one of the not suitable for work ones? Hey, if it is, cool. My wife she wanna come down here in like some skimpy outfits and stuff. Like, we was talking about this last week. She wanna come down here in some skimpy outfits and dress like Nami and Boa Hancock and some of the other chicks in my things. I'm like, bro, of course my stream would love that. What are you talking about? She's like, yeah, they all have big fat fake titties and I have some big fat titties. I'm like, okay, makes sense. Yeah, I'm not Lil Wayne, man. Bro, I said the same thing. Yeah, obviously it would go up. Like, tits sell. Who does not love big tits? Hopefully Mila's not watching, but good God, who doesn't love big tits? Show of hands, who doesn't love big tits? No one? Oh, okay, that makes sense. But I'm just saying, that's what my wife said. I didn't say I was against it. I never said that. But I'm just throwing that out there. That may be a thing. All right, 26.35. We're just gonna compare some packs. Okay, 35. So we're gonna open the 20. We're gonna do like a King of the Hill type of a game. We're gonna weigh 2 packs against each other. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna weigh 2 packs against each other. The loser, so the lower weight pack, will be opened, and at the end of the day, we'll have the heaviest pack for last. That's what we're gonna do. So this pack was the lighter between the two. Ron White. Let me guess, he's from The Office, right? Yeah, I know Ron White. I don't watch The Office, and I don't watch Parks and Rec. No matter what conversation you've imagined we've had. All right, Windmill Village. Why does Beppo look so sad? Like, this card is so good. I'm like, why is he so sad? You're so good. End of your turn, set this character or up to one of your Don cards is active. Like, this is such a good card. I don't understand why he's sad. Like, you're a good card, my boy. The world's equilibrium cannot be maintained in a Takashi Crocus. Oh, you're right, Ron Swanson. Yes, okay, so Ron Person. Yes. So, okay, you're right. Ron Swanson is the guy who has that huge mustache, right? Yeah, you're right. I still know Ron White. I don't know him off the top of my head, and we get a fucking leader pack. I don't know him off the top of my head, but Ron White, is he one of the redneck hillbilly, what's that hillbilly guy? What's his name? He is the Jeff Foxworthy crew, whatever they're called. Larry the Cable Guy, Jeff Foxworthy, Ron White, and I don't know, some other white guy, I'm guessing. Yeah, that's what they do. But I'm assuming that's the one I'm thinking of, right? Or excuse me, that's the Ron White that you're talking about. Blue Collar Comedy Tour guys, yeah. See, I knew it. Ron White. That sounded familiar. 26, 27. I'm sure 6'7", 26, 27. Oh my God, it's all connected. I'm sure that this one was heavier. Yeah, 26, 33, 26, 27. All right, so now that we don't have the listening ears, hopefully we don't. But the reason I picked this pack, so I weighed all my packs. I have 6 boxes. I have 6 boxes of OP13. When I decided that we we're gonna do the OP13, I weighed all my boxes. I have 6 boxes of OP13, and we're looking for a specific pack. We're looking for what's called like a God pack, right? And a God pack is all the cards in the pack. So it's an extremely rare pack that has alternate art. So literally the entire pack is all hits, right? So we look through a pack and we're hoping to get 1 hit. In an entire box, we hope to get like 2 or 3 hits, right? Typically. So this God pack has all hits in in the pack, right? So all 12 of the cards are hits. And in this particular set, there's a God pack, and all the sets before, all of them, it's not a guarantee that there's going to be a God pack released. This one, OP13, there was a God pack released. And so it is all the alternate arts for the saints, for the 5 elders. So the God pack has it has a couple of other ones, but then it has all 5 of the elders, the 5 elders. It has a unique alternate, or super alternate is what it's called, a super alternate version of the 5 elders, right? Because we've seen on the stream, alternate versions of the 5 elders that I've opened. We've seen alternate versions of that, and from there is an additional level, right? And they look very similar. They look very, very similar, but there's a slight difference. Like the what is it called? The cost is different. It's like red, and then there's like like a weird symbol around it. I don't know. I don't get down with that demonic stuff. But okay, so anyways, so typically it's called a God pack. For whatever reason, I'm assuming it's just a colloquialism. I would assume that the God pack is a colloquialism as well, but there's been a more direct colloquialism to the God pack of OP13 that has the 5 elders in it, and that has been deemed the demon pack. Instead of a God pack, it's been called a demon pack. Okay? I didn't come up with the name, that's just what it's been named. So with that being said, my beard is looking super like full and thick. Like, I mean, it looks like this in real life for the most part, but I just noticed it in this looking over here. But again, I didn't name it that or anything like that. So when I was weighing all the boxes, I ran into one of the boxes. This was the second heaviest box. This box that we're opening was the second heaviest box. I was looking for the heaviest box because in a God pack, all the cards are foil, so the pack is heavier. Like when we weighed the I'm gonna set these down. When we weighed the PRBO2 packs, we did get to the point where over a certain threshold, 34 grams, there was a higher probability that there was going to be a hit in the pack. Again, we've since found out that it isn't a guarantee that it has to be over 34 grams for it to be a hit, but the odds are much higher that the heavier the pack is, the more likely there's going to be a hit in there. And so the foil cards just make the pack heavier, is the way it works. And so when every card in a pack is foiled, that pack is going to be heavier than any other pack that you're going to open, right? So like that's just a fact. And so I was looking for the heaviest box because I'm assuming the heaviest box is going to have potentially a pack that's heavier than all the other packs, right? So that's just kind of like where my thought process was going. Anyways, with that being said, this pack in particular, and I weigh everything in grams. Like I weigh my packs in grams, I weigh my boxes in grams, I weigh everything in grams. And so I weighed this box in particular in grams, and it hit, I hate to say this, but it hit 666 grams and 666 point some odd grams, right? And 666 is not a good number. We'll say it's number of demons and all that shit. And so we don't rock with that. This is not a stream that's supporting that or agreeing with any of that stuff. We are not. We are God-fearing people over this way. And so it just so happens we were looking for a demon pack. This box weighed 666 grams. It is just a coincidence, but it was coincidence enough to say, I'm going to open this box. This is going to be the box that I open. So where we are. That was a very long story. And I know we want to open packs. I know we want to open packs, but I'm gonna go through these comments because I seen some stuff go off. Oh, it looked like Raymond Holt talking to his walking crew. Babe, we were just talking about big tits, some heavy breasts. Like, hey, 6'7", right? I love a woman with big, heavy 6'7s, right? You know what I'm saying? GPD. I haven't read anything else. I will here in a second. But you watch. So we have a lot of shows in common. But Brooklyn Nine-Nine was a show that my wife got into, and she just kind of like obsessed over. And it's a fantastic show. And we've probably watched every episode of that show at least twice. Myself, she's watched it like 6 or 7 times. 6 or 7. But she's watched it a lot. Raymond Holt is fantastic. He is such a good character, and I can't remember, it's Andre or Brower. I can't remember how to pronounce his last name. Fantastic character, our actor to play that. He's the best. I love that show so much. That Eric incorporated title of your sex tape in our vows. Okay, so Babe is going into some detail. So you're saying that show deserves more attention. That's how I feel about Scrubs. Like, trust me, I love Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Brooklyn Nine-Nine is fantastic, but I think Scrubs is one of those like underrated shows. But we all have those things where we're just like, this show just deserves more attention. I love buddy cop stuff, workplace comedy stuff, and I mean the show's like made for me. I'm the target audience. All right, I'm headed back out into the desert, but I'm still here. All right, Gank That. Thank you for joining. If you want to have more attention in here, great. If not, that's cool too. Oh, that's so funny. Nothing turns me on like the clear absence of a penis. JD and Turk have the best friendship. It could be us one day. It will be us. If you're really into the show, we'll do Eagle, right? I don't know how much you're into Scrubs, bro. Yeah, I think you might be just a casual, but that's okay. Babe, I'm just saying, if, Monkey goes to bed, and you want to come down here in a skimpy top, I wouldn't be, super upset. Don't Google over my wife and her big fat tits, you sons of bitches. But babe, if you did want to, I wouldn't be, upset. I've had too much wine right now, like a bottle at this point. Red wine is just my shit now. Like, I never thought that was gonna be the case, but like, red wine is like fire, and I love it, and it's super great. But don't drink, children, if there are children watching this. All right. Brooke, Kobe. All right, so this obviously isn't a Tony Chopper. Shout out to Fiend. Fiend ain't here right now, but it's all good. This Venus must be the most common of the. Oh shit! I didn't realize I pulled a Mars. Okay, I pulled a Mars. That must have been like one of the last ones Mila pulled. It's like Mars has been the most difficult for me to pull, but that is actually really good, really good. So we got a Venus and a Mars. All right, Battle of the. Come on, Battle of the Packs. Ooh, this one's closer. 2634. 2634. Let's see if we can get one of these to budge. I'm going to turn it off and turn it back on and see what we get. Some of the packs will probably weigh the same, probably the majority of them. 2634. 2634. All right. Reigning champ will win. That's the rule we're going to put in. If a newcomer comes, the reigning champ will win. So it is what it is. We got to come up, bam! But it's so. Did we just get a fucking red back? Hell, motherfucking yeah! We got a goddamn red back. We got a fucking red back. Let's go. Let's go. I wonder what it is. I'm super pumped. Is it gonna be an emu? Is it gonna be an emu? Is it gonna be an emu? Because we have ace already. We have ace already. We got a red back. You only watched it once? Yeah, I'd call you a fucking casual, bro. One time you watched a fucking series, the greatest series of all time? Yeah, you're a fucking casual. Don't try to compare your scrub knowledge to me. God damn it. This guy. He only watched the whole entire series one time? God, this guy. The blood of Christ. I was going to say that, but I was getting too into some, other type of stuff. Redback. Sounds off-putting. I don't get it. Baboon. The girl. Yeah, she was on Roseanne. First off, she was fucking Sarah Chalk is her real name. Who was she on Roseanne? She was Becky. Yeah, she was Becky. She was like alternate Becky. Oh, we're talking about alternate arts. We're talking about alternate arts, alt Becky. That's what she was. She was alt Becky. Yeah. All right, Curly. Let's just get through this bitch. Yeah, I said it before you did that. I said it before you posted it, dude. I don't fucking want to see it. Excuse me. All right, I want to get through these because these are the leader packs we like. I want a crazy leader hit. All right, what do we got, guys? What do we got? The only reason I knew that she was the alt Becky was because literally within the past 2 weeks, and I'm not even kidding, within the past 2 weeks, I watched a video on JD and Turk, whoever their real names are, Zach Braff and Donald Faison. They sat down with Cosmo or some shit, Vanity or some shit like that, and they did an interview talking about the new season, and just they asked them some questions. You know how they fucking do. They were talking about their first interactions with each other. It was just those two, Donna Faison or whatever, but they had brought up Sarah Chalk, and they said like this person was actually famous, right? She's Becky. She was Becky from what's summer. She was the alt Becky or whatever they brought up, and they showed like one of the scenes that she was in, type of a deal. I was like, oh shit, I never knew that. I never knew that she was like on Roseanne. But again, this was before, or this was like within the past 2 weeks that I found that out. All right, who we got? We got fucking Emu, baby. Let's go. Let's fucking go. We got a fucking alt Emu. Let's fucking go, boy. That's what I'm talking about. I called that shit. I called the redback and I called the alt Emu. Let's fucking go. Man, I am super fucking pumped. That is exciting. That is super fucking exciting. I am pumped. Let's fucking go. I do have to. I'm gonna put this one in a fucking case real quick. Give me a second. Let's fucking go, boy. Ooh, god damn, that shit looks so fucking good. Ooh, and it's so basic, right? It's so extremely basic. It's just her or his. We don't know what Emu is yet. I'm sure at some point they'll probably, and you know, they'll probably tell us, but maybe they won't. But it's just like that. Just looks so sinister, right? Just its eye. I love that. I love this art. It sucks putting it in this case. It sucks putting it in this case because, okay, this is their right eye. Okay, I've always thought it was the left eye. I never have seen this. I've not paid attention, but the other eye is right here. Yeah, so okay, this is their right eye, right? So we're talking about like a mirror type of a deal. This would be their, well, not a mirror, but a, reverse image. So this is like their right eye, and there is their other eye here. I always looked at it like this, right? But there's two eyes in here. There's two eyes in this. Okay, I just realized that. This is so dope. I hate this. Takes so much away having this question mark down here. But I have not had a chance to play One Piece in a month, and so I played it on the simulator or whatever, which is not the same. This past Tuesday, like, was my best chance to play, but I was just exhausted, as you guys know. No, that was yesterday. Monday I was exhausted. Yesterday I actually felt good, now that I'm kind of thinking through this. Okay, so Monday I was super tired. Yesterday I felt good, but I didn't feel like going down to the tournament, which I potentially could have, but I was trying to, handle business at home, blah, blah, blah. And I didn't make it down there, but this says, Eric, you're gonna go down and play at some point. You have got to go down and play this card at some point in the near future. God, this looks so good. It looks amazing. I need a Saint Shauria. Before the stream is over. And that's the last card that I'm missing from my set. Oh, oof. That was a rush. I am pumped. Absolutely pumped. That was the best redback we've ever had. That's what she said. All right. 2633. This was 2634, right? Now this bitch is 2633. You son of a bitch. It's fucking scale, man. Fucking trash can. All right, so that's only one hit. It's one hit. So we got a secret rare to get through, and we got a god pack to get through, because there's a fucking god pack in this bitch for sure. We'll know when we get to the god pack, though. God pack is gonna be heavy. Very heavy. Nah, there's no way we're getting two. There's no way we're getting two fucking hits like that. Ezo, Prometheus, Law. This pack is real fucking. I'm starting to believe that there's a potential for us to get a fucking demon pack in this motherfucking box. I'm not even kidding. So the demon pack again are the 5 elders. So it has to do. It's all revolving around Emu. Everything is adding up. It's all connected. It's all connected, right? Everything is adding up around Emu. We get the Emu alternate leader. Then, the very next pack, we get the damn Venus alt art. This is the second Venus that we've gotten. We've gotten 2 Venuses. But everything is pointing towards a God pack. Everything is pointing towards a God pack. We're getting a God pack in this box. Let's see. Where is the... Okay, there he is. Okay. So you can see him in the background right there. So this is the original. So let's look at the original artwork versus what we just pulled here. Venus. So yeah, we compare the two. So this is the... Yeah, so this is the this is the original artwork. He ain't that buff, you know, whatever. I've seen buffer. Whatever, dude. No one cares. No one cares. And then this just looks so crazy. They did such a great job. So what's really crazy about these is like they brought in the artist from another anime, which is an extremely popular anime if you guys are familiar with the anime scene at all. But JJK, Jujutsu Kaisen, which is a fantastic anime. Like if they had more content, like it'd probably be the best anime in the world right now, like in my opinion. Like JJK is amazing, it's fantastic. Jujutsu Kaisen is just super fantastic. But anyways, long story short, they brought in the artist from Jujutsu Kaisen and had him do the artwork for these cards. So that's why these just look so badass and amazing, right? They just look crazy. Because we go from like something like this to just that. That is crazy. That is absolute cracked. Let's go. Oh, we manifesting stuff? Okay, babe. You don't want to say that. Oh, let me see. I'm manifesting some stuff right now. Okay. Manifesting some stuff. Okay. All right. We're gonna see after this stream if manifestation is real. We're gonna find out. We're gonna learn today. All right. 2620. All right. So this one is light. So now I'm thinking, is this one our other hit? Because this one matched with the last 2 packs. This one was the same weight as the last 2 packs. And the last 2 packs were both hits. So I'm wondering, is that one a hit as well? I don't know. We'll find out. So those are both of our alternates. So I think there's probably, at best, there's gonna be a well, I mean, at best we hit a God pack, but I think what we have to look forward to is potentially a secret rare. So we'll see. We'll see what we get. All right. Up. This one was lighter. Wait a minute. It was lighter, but it had the 3rd foil. The unfortunate 3rd foil in it. I don't know. Ooh, wait a minute. tripping. Hold on. I put the alt art over here. I'm trying to think of what the last alt art we need is. I think it's Warkery, because we have Mars. I know we have Venus. Obviously, we just pulled Venus. Saturn, Jupiter. I think Warkery is the last one. I think so. I really want to open this. Whoops. This pack over here that weighed the same as the other two hits. 26, 27. I know you can't see it, but you have to trust me. 26, 27. Higuma. Inazuma. That's a good card. Boa Hancock. See, like, this is the type of person my wife, when it comes dressed down, it's like, babe, what are you talking about? Like, jeez. Okay, all right. Next pack. Man, we're not even halfway through the box. Man, I am actually so pumped that I got this emu. Like, goodness. That is just a sign that I need to play emu this set. Saint Rosward. Empty Throne. Frankie. Oh, Saint Shauria, let's go. This is the card that I needed. I needed you, Saint Shauria. Let's go. I needed you for my deck. Let's go. I'm setting you to the side. You're going into the pile of greatness. So I needed you. All right, last card is Jory Bonnie. Joy Boy. 5100. How's it going, man? How are you doing this evening? This Thanksgiving Eve. Hope you're doing well. We're doing pretty good. We've gotten a couple hits so far. We've gotten the alt art for Venus. Then we also got dun, 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 the alt art for Emu. So we still have at least a secret rare in this box, and unless we get a God pack, we probably are only going for 26, 21. So yeah, this one's fairly light. So unless we get a God pack, we're probably only aiming for the what am I thinking of? The secret rare. The secret rare. The secret rare. And we got the Saint Shauria, which is super exciting. Hey, there we go. He was like, hold on, let me get involved. I need to follow. Because, hey, something going on here that I appreciate. All right. Hey, what did y'all say before? What did y'all say earlier in this? Let me look at what y'all said. Let me see. Think that your views would go up. Wifey. That's what I said. Hey, already. Very nice. You just started. Okay, that one jumped up to 2643. Hold on. Is this the heavy? Do we got a new champion? Now this one done fucking jumped up. God dang it. You just started? Very, very nice. I'm not in, I'm not a vet when it comes to this. I've been in it about 6 months maybe at this point. Let me see. No, not necessarily, not 6 months. It was probably like end of June, beginning of July. So probably like 5 months ish, but probably a little over 5 months that I've started, that I've gotten into One Piece. Trading card game. I've liked One Piece for many, many years now. Okay, so I'm just trying to reset. So, all right, let me reweigh these real quick and then I'll continue this conversation. 26.45. 26.39. Okay. This one loses. This one is lighter. Yeah, so welcome to the community. We do One Piece. Obviously, this is the main squeeze for us, but we also do pretty much anything Magic the Gathering, Lorcana, Pokemon, and we open packs. I mostly talk about One Piece, right? Because again, that's our main drag. But I open packs from the other things like every now and then. Like yesterday, I opened like 3 packs from Magic the Gathering. I opened a pack. Typically, I'll open a pack from the new League of Legends trading card game, which is Riftbound. But tonight we're opening an entire box of One Piece, so I'm like, I don't need to open another box. Or excuse me, another pack from a different set. But yeah, if you have, Magic the Gathering. I played like Magic like 22, 23 years ago, so it's been a very, very long time since I've played. Our resident expert on Magic the Gathering is Gold Pizza Don, also known as Gank That in the chat. So if you have any questions, that's your guy. And Gold Pizza Don, if you don't know the answer, I know you're a very resourceful guy and you'll figure out the answer if he has any questions. Yeah, expert. Yeah, expert. But yeah, One Piece is fantastic. If you have any questions, you can ask and I'll hopefully know the answer. But yeah, I really like One Piece. It is a fantastic game. Playing some of the local tournaments. I haven't done anything like on a regional level, like any bigger tournaments, but I've just done like a lot of the locals in the area. I've won a couple, not trying to toot my own horn, but it's true. I have won a couple of the tournaments. But yeah, it's a great game. I really enjoy it. All right, let's see. A Jinbei. That's surprising. This is our first Jinbei. Hack with his feet all in the camera. Then we have a Shanks. Joy Boy. So your name is One Piece centered. You said you just started One Piece, the trading card game. Have you been into One Piece before you started looking at the trading card game? If so, hey, when my work laptop starts up, they think I'm gonna do some work. I don't do work, but I'm actually on the clock. Just kidding, bosses. If you're ever watching in the future, Eric does his work all the time. Yep, he does. You can't prove otherwise. 26.19. I already know this one is lighter than the other pack, so. Yeah, so Joy Boy, who is your favorite character? We'll potentially talk about him. So something that I've done with people in the past, like there's another follower, Fiend. He's a huge fan of Chopper. Whenever we see Chopper, we stop, give Fiend a shout out. So if you got anybody like that, we can. Borsellino isn't even in here. Matter of fact, I'm trying to think. I'm fairly certain Borsellino isn't in OP13, but he is in OP12. He's not even in PRBO2. So man, the good sets right now. I don't even think he's in OP13 or OP14 or EBO2. Man, Borsellino is going to be kind of on the back burner for a little while, but I do have a ton of packs of OP12. I got some boxes of OP12 too, which Borsellino is in OP12. So if we see a Borsellino, I'll make sure to stop and show you some love. Gold Roger. Otama, I know you're strong, so I will go all out from the very start. Jory Bonnie's your favorite one? Alright, babe. You get Jory Bonnie. $26.29. GPD, we gotta think of somebody for you. We talked about Gyo because you said it looked like you in the past, but we're not gonna do that one. We gotta get a better reasoning for one of your favorite characters. Okay, so when you find a character that you can connect with, let me know. Zoro, okay. Oh, well, there's some Zoros in here. All right, there's some Zoros. There's some Zoros we can give you. Another shout out to Fane. He's not here, but that's all good. We still shout you out, Fane. The 5 elders are at your service. Ooh, that feels like a Sabo. Let's go. We got that Sabo. There we go. So this is a card this is our third Sabo, I want to say. Second? No, this is definitely our third Sabo. And I'm super pumped because this is a card that I'm thinking of using in my Koala deck. So this is the secret rare, one of 3 secret rares. So I think this is the first set that had 3 secret rares in it. And it's the 3 brothers, because the set is, surrounding 3 brothers. Sabo, Ace, Luffy. They all have their own leader, and they all have their own secret rare. So this is a 6K, 7,000 power Dressrosa Revel Army type character. Whoops. With blocker. And his ability is activate main. Once per turn, up to one of your characters gains +2 cost until the end of your opponent's next turn. Then give up to 1 Restodon card to your leader. Fantastic. What's crazy is these really I brought this up earlier, cards that just feel unique and very different. This really doesn't feel like a secret rare card. Actually none of the secret rares from the set just feel overwhelmingly better than the other cards, right? This is just a 6 cost, 7,000 power. It doesn't even have a counter. It's a blocker. I mean, the artwork looks good. So a 6 cost, 7,000 power blocker with activate main, up to one of your characters gains +2 cost until the end of your opponent's next turn. That doesn't really do a whole lot for 95% of the game. 95% of the game really doesn't care about your cost, right? And a lot of cards are coming out now that just ignore any additional cost. They go off your base cost. So there's especially trust me, I know this because it's a fucking pain in my ass, but the green Zoro from OP12, a lot of the cards in there, the Tashigi, they go off of base cost. A lot of black cards that KO things or do things, they go off of base cost. So increasing 2 cost really doesn't do a whole lot. And then it gives your leader 1 Don card, 1 Restodon card. This just doesn't feel like overwhelmingly good. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the fact that it doesn't have to do It doesn't have to be like a certain cost. It's not like leader locked or anything like that, or type locked. It could be fine, but I don't know. Now, I do run Revolutionary Army, and it is important to have 8 cost characters in Revolutionary Army. So for me, I think this card is fantastic because I just so happen to run a Revel Army leader. But it's not very meta. So if I'm looking at it, from an outside perspective, I just don't think that card. It's the best of all 3 of the secret rares in OP13. But if we go back to like OP12 and look at Kuma was crazy. On play, trash 1 card from your hand, give this character +2 cost, and add a life card to your or take 1 card from the top of your deck and add it to your life. That's a secret rare worthy card. And then on KO, on your opponent's turn on KO, add a life card to add a card from the top of your deck to your life. That's a secret rare level card. These other, this secret rare isn't secret rare level. That's just my opinion. I could be a hater. That's okay. They're expensive. You're preaching to the choir. You are preaching to the choir. Trust me. It's 1,000% way too fucking expensive. Maybe I'll do some sort of I don't know, giveaway or raffle or something like that, where when I get more people, because I'm very new to the streaming world, don't have a whole bunch of followers or anything like that, or viewers, but maybe I'll start giving away like packs or something. Maybe I'll give away a box like once a month or something like that. Whoever wins, I'll have you DM me your address or something like that and ship you out a box or something. I got a ton of PRBO2s. I don't know if I can ship a bunch of PRBO2s, but I got like OP12, some OP13s. So maybe we can figure it out, right? So maybe you'll be rewarded for just watching me. I'm not saying that's a guarantee, but that's a possibility in the future, right? So it's free to watch. So all right, 26.25. I'm pretty sure this one is the heavier one. Yeah, 36. Money's no object. No, my friend Gankdad just sends me boxes. Like, he sends me boxes, and I open them on stream. That's what happens. So, yeah. So, Tryhard isn't rich. Tryhard gets boxes sent from Gankdad, is what happens. Was this one sent from Gankdad? No. But he sent me boxes, and we've opened them on stream, and that's a fact, and you can't deny it. So we're going to go on to the next subject. He's the rich one. I mean, babe, I'd give away some boxes for some views. Hold on. You think I'm too good to be hunting for some views? I asked you to come down here in some skimpy shit. You think I'm too good to give away some boxes? Is Jewelry Bonnie the gluttonous one with all the pizza cards? Yes, that's Jewelry Bonnie. Maybe that shouldn't be. That shout out should be reserved to our GPD. That's kind of what I was thinking, but again, that everybody can figure out whatever card they want to do. Gankdad said he wanted to do Zoro. Babe, I'm going to find one for you. Just the baddest bitch with the biggest titties. Because that's you in real life. Let's see. It's probably this Boa card, right? It's probably Boa. This is you, babe. Bam. You like to dance. Because you like to dance, right? You like to dance, he's dancing. That's why. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, babe. Ezo. Trafalgar. Uh-oh. I think we probably have all the boxes, or excuse me, all the hits from this box. Unless like we genuinely get a hit. Let's see. Did I say that, babe? Well, no. I remember this conversation. We was hanging out at the bar, and I was like, no. I said if we, like that stream. I was joking when I said this. I was like, oh, we'll have to switch the stream over to like a different service or something along those lines. It wasn't exactly that. 2634. I'm gonna weigh all these packs and see if we actually get in the God pack today. Because if we do, I'm gonna freaking go crazy. 2635. We got some, relatively heavy packs, but like the God pack will be noticeably heavy. It'd probably be up to in the 27s. So if we hit something 27. Yeah. I think we opened all of our hits from this box, so we may open a couple more, but I don't think we got a God pack in this one, unfortunately, fam. See, now we shouting out my babe. There we go. We're gonna shout out my wife. See, this is more like your card, right? Jewelry Bonnie, like it's like right? This is more of my wife. You know what I'm saying? See, what a great pack, right? We got my wife. See this, hold on, wait a minute. This is like, hold on. Do y'all know each other? Oh shit. Just kidding. Obviously I'm kidding. Whoops. We got my wife in the pack, and then we got bam. We got Gold Pizza Don. He said he wanted to be Zorro. We're gonna shout him out with Zorro. There we go. Booyah. Alrighty. We're gonna open this right here. That was foul. I don't know what I said that was foul there. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I don't know what I said that was foul there. But yeah, that's one of the bad things about this being delayed. I don't think I said anything bad. I don't know what you're specifically responding to, but you know, this is me right now. I'm just kidding. Oh man, this is it's one of those leader packs. One of those damn leader packs. I do like this artwork for this Divine Departure though. Okay. Odin is getting worked by Roger here. Bam. And the Monkey di Corpo. Alright. We got one more pack. And then I'll potentially open something else. I'm gonna look in the inventory and see what we got in there to see if something else. See if I want to open something from something else. Because there's not gonna be anything else in any of these packs, unless there's a fucking goddamn leader pack. So I do have to open something else. Unless this is a gold leader, unless this is a gold Don pack. Hold on. This will be the first gold Don that we open. Maybe no. The gold. I don't believe the gold Don packs have our leader packs. I think the gold Don packs don't have leaders in them. So I don't think this will be a gold Don. Prove me wrong. Or not. Okay, okay. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, yeah. Obviously, I'm joking. Obviously, I'm joking, babe. I'm gonna go look at my inventory. Give me 1 second. The stream isn't over. Do not leave. This is a be right back stream. I need to, or a be right back screen. So I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go look at my inventory, see what we got. I'm gonna open something. Alrighty. Alrighty then. My Jim Carrey voice. Let's see. Genuinely, like obviously a God Pack could have made it better, and or one of the like ultra rare hits would have made this better, whatever. But like in a general sense of like more realistic expectations, I think this box probably couldn't get any better, other than the hitting whatever is the alternate art for the five elders that I don't have, because I can't remember which one it is off the top of my head. But there, so I have four of the five elders, the alternate art, and I know that this one is a duplicate. So if I would have gotten that one, plus this Sabo, plus this Emu alt leader, that would have been absolutely like the perfect box. But this is still a very fantastic box. I got the Emu leader. I was able to get the Sabo. So, Emu, I'm wanting to run this deck as well. Plus Sabo, that's gonna go in my Koala deck, and then I got another alt art for the five elders. So that box was actually a very good box, and I'm very happy with that box. So since we have a couple of folks who like Magic, so gank that, and then we got Joy Boy, who appreciates some Magic. We opened some Magic yesterday. Today was box day. We got through that box. So we got a couple of Magic boxes, or excuse me, Magic boosters that we'll be opening. I do have a box of Magic. This set, this Avatar set. I do have a box in there. Don't know when I'm gonna open that. Maybe it'll be a surprise in the future. Maybe I'll send it out to one of my lucky followers. Maybe I won't. I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right, I'm gonna weigh all these. 44.63. 45.24. Heaviest. 44.66. Okay. 44.72. All right. So we got the heaviest right here. We will be opening you last. This was the lightest. Here we go. Got these from Walmart yesterday. I don't even know how to open these things. I'm sure. Oh, they're like booklets. Okay, I remember now. Yeah, they're like booklets. I don't want to go too ham on them. So this is what we see. This is cool little artwork. We got Aang, and then we got these past avatars, right? Because that's how they work, I think. Aang is like a reincarnate of some of these older under avatars. All right, here we go. All right, pack number 1. No, Gank that is my, yeah, he's my mod. I added him as my mod, so he didn't approve of your goddamn message. These packs is one of the things that I kind of like about them. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how I feel about this, but like they open so easily. Like I was just looking for like a crease here to try and find an opening, and this thing just like exploded open. It's like, open me please. Like, okay, I'll open. No, you're wrong most of the time. Probably all the time. That's why I don't ask you questions at work, dude. I'm just like, this guy, Gold Pizza Don doesn't know what he's talking about. Like we all know that. I'm just kidding. I go to Pizza Don all the time for help. Literally today, we were in a call for like an hour because I needed his help for some stuff. They say that this creature is flying. Oh, it's an iguana parrot. Oh yeah, so we figured out yesterday that all their animals are just mixtures of our animals. Path to Redemption, I know I have that one. Walltop Centuries, Bummy Bash. Babe, you talking about what I'm trying to manifest. Some Bummy Bash, you know what I'm saying? Pirate Peddlers. I think we had that card yesterday too. Kiyoshi Battle Fan. Data. Oh, dude. We were talking about that earlier today, weren't we? That is freaking hilarious. We were talking about how AI is just like, oh, what's 6 times 7? That's a very great question. You're on the right track. That's exactly what we were talking about earlier. That's so funny. Oops, I went through 2 cards. Messenger Hawk, very nice. At least this one isn't like a Messenger Mouse Hawk, some shit like that. Oh yeah, but this one is a combination between like blue and black. So still a bit of a mixture. All right, so now we're on the uncommons. Solstice Revelations. This has a crazy little symbol up here. BBT. Big Black Titties? Is that what we watching? Hold on. Yeah, what is this symbol here? Ooh, this looks cool. This reminds me of one of the cards that we saw, and Gank, that you explained this to me. Yeah, you explained this card to me. It was from one of the it was like a Carnage from the Spider-Man set or whatever, but it had like, you know, multiple steps here. This is really cool. I really like this. Yeah, that is a unique looking card. Accumulate Wisdom. Babe, I know what it is. I'm just trying to be a douchebag here. It's working. Avatar's Wrath. Fire. Looks good. Yue, the Moon Spirit. Legendary creature. We know that it's a legendary creature, A, because it says legendary creature, and B, because it has this cool little design up top there. Yeah, so thank you to our resident expert on magic. Gank that. Thank you. Foggy Swamp Vine Bender. Huh. That's interesting. Omashu City. Then we have a clue. Get a clue, you bastard. Alright. That was one. Okay, this one is this one over here is the heaviest one. God, you guys are such nerds, man. Can we stick to talking about just anime, cool things that cool people like, and not Star Trek? You're nerds. I'm just kidding. Like, I actually love. First off, it just opens like butter. Secondly, I like, you guys talking, and even if it's Star Trek, which I did watch Star Trek growing up because my dad likes Star Trek. So I know who Data is. 7 of 9. You know what I'm saying? The Borg. Wait a minute. Okay, food, fire. Ruckus audience, porcupine. Okay, yeah. I mean, this one is actually clever. Like porcupine, porcupine. That one's a little clever. Canyon crawler. That is some shit from your nightmares. Yeah, that looks like some messed up stuff there. Forecasting fortune teller. Indeed. Earthbending lesson. I think this card is one of the more popular cards. This one looks very, very familiar. How to start a riot. We saw this one yesterday. The quote is what gets me. How to start a riot. Hey, riot. Dude, I swear to God, what's so funny is like literally I just read this comment out loud. Norma and Dean made me watch Star Trek growing up. And then I kind of like, in my head, I'm still talking to you guys, but in my brain, I'm thinking like, yeah, my dad watched it or whatever. And then I thought back to 7 of 9, and I'm like, damn, yeah, 7 of 9. She was a real reason to watch that show. Invasion submersible. This looks unique. Hold on, man. What is this? Oh, this is a vehicle. So we saw this yesterday. That they have vehicles, and maybe this is something that's not new to this set, but again, I haven't played Magic or looked at any Magic cards in a very, very long time, over 20 years, so maybe having vehicles isn't something that's new, but this is fantastic. Yeah. Ooh, Zao, Ruthless Admiral. We have another legendary creature. Human Soldier. Nice. Gather the White Lotus. Fire Nation attacks. Ooh. Let's fucking go. I already know this is a hit. It's Aang. It's a mythic. It's borderless. Let's go. We only missing a foil. But this looks great. I love how it has all the fire, the earth. I'm assuming this is like air, the air equivalent. I don't know what it is in Magic terms, but like I'm assuming that's like air, and then water. Legendary creature, human avatar ally. Flying, firebending too. Whenever you waterbend, earthbend, firebend, or airbend, draw a card. Then, if you've done all 4 this turn, transform avatar. This must have some shit on the back. Hold on, let's look at it. Light, white mana, blue mana, green mana, red mana, etc. But this is, whatever. So this is like forest, but the green is like forest. Red has to be fire, and blue has to be water. I'm gonna flip this. It does have a fucking transformation. Aang, Master of Elements. This is definitely a fucking hit, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. It's not a foil, but still, has got to be a fucking hit. Legendary creature, avatar ally still. It's still flying. Spells you cast cost all things less to cast. At the beginning of each upkeep, you may transform Aang, Master of Elements. If you do, you gain 4 life. Draw 4 cards, put 4 +1/+1 counters on him, and he deals 4 damage to each opponent. And this is a +6/+6. White is plains. Okay. But I'm assuming they don't have like when they're trying to compare Avatar to Magic, like there's only so much they can do, right? Like they can't just make an air like land or mana type, right? So it has to kind of sync up. And so like when we look at it, you know, this cost, so fire, earth, this is forest, but that's gonna equivalent or be the equivalent of like earth, and then air and water, right? Those are the elements that the Avatar can bend, right? So like it has to be equivalent. They can't just make up shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm sure that this is a fucking banger hit, and this card looks fucking crazy. So this is a I don't know what the names of these things, but like 4 attack and defense, maybe something like that. It's a 4 attack and defense. But then here this says at the beginning of each upkeep, blah blah blah. At the beginning of each upkeep, you guys can read the word because I can't say upkeep. There we go. You may transform Aang, Master of Elements. If you do, you gain 4 life, draw 4 cards, put 4 +1/+1 counters on him. So it turns this +4/+4 into a +8/+8. Yeah, this is a banger. This is a banger. We setting you to the side, to the special pile, because you special. All right, Watery Grasp. Red is mountain, green is forest, blue is island, white is plains, black is swamp. Okay, that sounds right. They integrate other stuff by the color, because red is mountain, red is fire, red is whatever they want it to be, green is grass, forest, earth, island, water, storm. What, like they find a way to make it work. It's just the colors. It's just the colors. Watery Grasp, mountain. There we go. We were just talking about mountain. I mean, mountain should be like brown though. You know what I'm saying? Mountain should be like a brown, but they made mountain red. Whatever. I don't care. Then we have a token here. Food. Okay. I tell you everything. He looking like a man. If you know that, you old. He looking like a man. He looking like a man. He looking like a man. Ooh, this Avatar Aang is selling for like $30. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta look at this. Actually, I'm lying. It's selling for. Okay, it's selling for like $30. Not too bad. Maybe if some of my followers, were into Magic. I don't know if I have any of those followers out there. I could maybe send them some stuff that I open on these streams. Because that wouldn't be a big deal. So I'd appreciate. I'd like to do that for some of my friends, but. If only I had some followers that just liked Magic, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. If you guys know of anybody who are any of my followers that like Magic, let me know in the chat. Maybe I'll send them. Maybe I can send them, something that we pull on one of these strings, right? Who knows? Look how easy these things open. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it just like easy, like right. I'm trying to open, like I can't do that with like one of these One Piece packs. Look, this is one of these One Piece packs. Let me try and force this thing open. I'm trying to force it open. You know what I'm saying? And it's not. Okay, well, I just ripped the crap out of that one. So we're gonna open this one real quick. But that took force. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to try and open that one. This one just like melted off. Let's see. Why is Tom standing like this? Bro, we see that you strong. You carrying this fucking tree. Why you gotta have this fucking stance like that? That's the fucking, he the big dick in the locker room stance. He like, yeah, y'all know what's up. Y'all know what time it is. Nico Robin. Babe, you might be Nico Robin. Like this one, you might be Nico Robin. I don't know. We'll find you one. Babe, to be honest, we just gonna be like, okay, all the big titties ones is you. This one ain't me, you know, cause I'm not that old, but you know, I still got we working on getting the figure. Oh, boy, I thought this was another hit. I was like, hold on just a second. I mean, it's a super rare. It's one of the lamer super rares, not gonna lie. But all right, let's go back to these magic packs. All right, let's go back. And we've gotten some hits. I'm very happy with. So what do we have? We got a copy here. This token can be used to represent a copy of something else. Firebending lesson. Oh, we did open one of these yesterday because I really liked that artwork. Hog monkey. I don't know. Geyser leaper. Water band. Okay, so this is what we're talking about. This is what they were talking about whenever you do water band or earth band or fire band or anything like that. Zhong's deserters. Ostrich horse. Okay, yeah, they're just not even trying anymore. Messenger hawk. Ooh, damn, this is a mythic for show. That's actually crazy. We hit the mythic like after the commons. They need to figure out what the hell they're doing, but this looks crazy. I don't know if this is a good card or anything like that, but like we didn't even get to the uncommons before Messenger Hawk had Island Swamp 2. So let's go back and let's look at what you're talking about. See, yeah, this one has like the island, I guess, and the swamp, right? So this has two different types. So maybe you can tap two of either, or maybe you have to rest one of each. I don't know. Two of either. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like maybe you pay like one of each. Maybe you can pay 2 island, 2 swamps. I guess those are the only 2 options. Let's go back and look at this. This is a mythic. So opening 2 mythics isn't bad. So this is an enchantment. This artwork looks actually crazy. I love borderless cards are probably the best thing that was ever put into the games. Like it looks so different. Like look at these two. Like these cards are from the same game and they just look absolutely different. You know what I'm saying? Like this card looks just fantastic. Cumulative upkeep. Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, you may draw a card unless that player pays 4. Wow. That is a really good card. Again, I don't know a whole lot, but I know that that's very punishing. So we're going to set that. I don't know much about you, but we're going to set you in the special pile. That's kind of crazy. Like they put that just wherever. About $30. I'll take that. Let's go. Man, this is the money stream. All the cards are just money, money, money. Okay, thank you, Joy Boy. Thank you. So you pay 2 of any color, and then 1 has to be either one of those colors. Okay, okay. Cool. So 3 total costs. That one has 3 total costs. Okay, cool. Honest work. Zuko, they got Zuko acting like a hoe here. But it's weird that they threw the mythic just kind of in the middle there. Ruinous, waterbending, war balloon. I wonder, are we gonna get another like rare in here? Earth rumble. We got 2 mythics in this bitch. 2 mythics in this bitch. Oh, this is the pack. This is the pack. Joy Boy, it's because of you. We got your follow, and you got us hitting all the mythics. We got 2 mythics in 1 pack. Magic is just crazy. Magic is absolutely crazy. Like, opening these packs is just, there's no rhyme or reason. It's just fucking chaos. It's like, okay, we're gonna throw this mythic card in the fucking middle of the pack. And matter of fact, we're gonna throw 2 mythic cards in this pack. I don't even know what's next. Like, maybe there's a 3rd mythic card in here, hopefully. But the Legend of Yong Chen. As this saga enters, and after your draw step, add a lore counter. So yeah, this is very, very cool. This is pretty dope. If the name contains mythic, that might not be a mythic rarity, I think. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I'm just talking about like mythic, like down here in the corner. It has the rarity type, and it's an M right there, as you can see. That means it's mythic. Oh, and this is mystic. This is mystic. See, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Mystic, but bam, the rarity down there does say it's a mythic. Right, so that's where I'm going off of. You know, I'm not all that smart, so. Earth Village Ruffians. Boiling Rock Prison. And we got a soldier, a token creature. Whew, man, do I want to buy more freaking packs of Magic? Like, they're hitting. These Magic packs is hitting. It's a silver. What's a silver? Yeah, we're like, you guys are a little bit behind like real life. So I'm trying to figure out. So I'm going off of the what's a silver? I don't know. Oh, so this is a TLE. I know that means like the legality of it isn't. So I think that the LE means like eternal. Again, I don't know. I'm just trying to think of like the knowledge that I have of this. So like those are 2 different like sets, maybe not necessarily 2 different sets. I don't freaking know, but that means something different as far as like the legality of being able to play the card. I believe because there's so many different like types of games that you can play within Magic. Again, this was just like so easy to open. I'm trying to think if I like that. Like, I don't dislike it. I don't dislike how easy they are to open. Yeah, the card rarity is down here because I did research this. So the C, it's common, and then they have R for rare, U for uncommon, M for mythic, and that's the highest rarity that it goes. So it'll quench ya, babe. If we talking about a card that represents you, this is you. This is you. Avatar enthusiast. Okay, we've opened these cards before. Rebellious, what is that? Rebellious Captives, Fire Nation Raider, Callous Inspector, Messenger Hawk Okay, we're opening too many. We're opening. Okay, I'm too close, but we're opening too many magic packs. Like I've opened a lot of these cards already. I want to go through cards and not have any idea what the hell they're talking about. Okay, so now we're on the uncommons here. So yeah, you see we're at the uncommon now. You. Earth Kingdom Protectors. Professor Zay, Anthropologist. Still uncommon, but it is a legendary creature. And so, okay, so if we're understanding this correctly, so we have to tap 2 either islands or mountains, or we can do maybe an island and a mountain, right? I'm assuming this one is tap, discard a card, draw a card. So tap 1 whatever color, tap this card, sacrifice Professor Zay, return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. Activate only during your turn. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Realm of Koa. So I do have this one already. I know that I have that card already. Ooh, that looks awesome. This is a rare too. So we can see has R down in the corner for rare. But this looks freaking crazy. Sokka, Tenacious Tactician. So you rest one of pretty much freaking everything. Legendary creature, human warrior ally, menace, prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +1/+1 until the end of turn. Other allies you control have menace and prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 white ally creature token. Nice. And all other creatures. Yeah, this seems pretty dope. I like that. They all grow together. Watery Grasp. Okay, this is the second one of these that I got. Not too bad. Kiyoshi Village. Then we have an ally. Not too bad. Not too bad, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh wee, man, we're at 2 hours. I did not expect this stream to be 2 hours, but you know, it's a special one. We did a box, and then we actually jumped into a couple of other packs. This really makes me want to get some other magic cards, some avatar magic cards, right? Because we got to keep up with the theme of. Keep up with the theme of the newest cards. So, yeah, say it was chest. All right, so let's look at some of the hits, man. We got some hits in the avatar pack. Some of our mythics, right? That's not too bad. Yeah, a couple of mythics here. Yes, and we did check. This is a mythic. They're all. I know you can't see it, but they're all. We did see it at one point. Very nice. Then we have this avatar Aang. I actually love this card. This looks crazy. These other ones look good too. But this one just looks, it's on a different level. This one is absolutely cracked. I love the way it looks. And it's one of the transforming ones, so you can flip it over. And now he's a G. And then we also got alt art for the Venus. Booyah. Then we got the Sabo Secret Rare, which we wanted, and then I would say this is just my personal preference. This is the best. This is the one you can tell because it's the only one that got put into a top loader. But yeah, we got the, what is this, a dog hair? Maybe it's one of my grays. I'm getting old. But yeah, then we got the Emu alternate leader. Ooh, so good looking. What's actually funny is I probably wouldn't have done this, but literally earlier today I was on TCG Player and I was looking at how much this alternate art cost, and it was like in the 40 to 50 range or whatever. I was looking at this specific card and I was like, oh, do I want to buy that for my Emu deck? Obviously I didn't, but it is very, very exciting and very cool that we were able to get this. We were able to pull this on stream with you guys. So, yeah, man, that was a very, very wild ride. So I'm super grateful, appreciative, Joy Boy. Thank you for hanging out and joining, and come back, man. We do this every day. It's funny because I say we do this every day, and I may not stream tomorrow. Obviously, it's Thanksgiving, but if you enjoyed the stream, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Turn on the notifications because I do stream. Typically, I do stream every day. I may still stream tomorrow. It just kind of depends on how tomorrow turns out because we're hosting and there's a lot of stuff that's going on. So I may not stream tomorrow. I will try my best to actually stream tomorrow if I'm able to. If not, then Friday I definitely will stream. But again, typical situation is that we're streaming every day. And just like tonight, we'll typically do One Piece. It'll mainly be focused around One Piece, but then we sprinkle in some other things. Riftbound, League of Legends, new trading card game. We do Magic, we do Pokemon. I've opened Lorcana stuff, Dragon Ball Z things. I'll open anything and everything. If you have any recommendations, anything that you would like me to see, or excuse me, anything that you would like to see me open, definitely feel free to put it in the chat or send me some sort of message and we can work on that. But thank you guys for hanging out. I'm super grateful, super appreciative of you. Great, fantastic stream. And until next time, hats off, be good, and I will see you next time.
Get rich with One Piece.
The piece to the cause, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with One Piece. Get rich with One Piece.
Yo, we got Luffy and Zoro, the better the duo. Sanji and Usa bring out the bankroll. Jekyll Mariah, he rips your soul. Brooke and Perona, they cold like a snow globe. Going through the stack like we looking for some crack. Taking y'all to class, man, you better know your math. Call the deck math because he always running black. We don't need no power tools, we just bring the axe. Cause we about to chop it up. TCG, level up, level up. This is more than beginner's luck. Got so many revs, they backing up, backing up. Rapping so cold, got the mains froze. Everybody know that the gang goes. Laws of the land don't make me repeat. We the next king. Getting rich with One Piece.
Get rich with One Piece.